Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashemarie and I like to draw stuff and share it here online. Welcome back to another one of my WtchSight illustrations. This time I will be featuring the form of divination which is called Water Scrying. And I put up a poll on my Patreon to decide which one of the sketches would be the next girl that I would work on. And Miss Angela, happily reached out to me and said she wanted to see the water scrying girl, and so I oblige. And I had so much fun working on her. I really love the volume of her hair, and I really love that at least I think I was able to get a really kind of delicate look on her face, or kind of like a demure, looking down at the water instead of like her looking cross-eyed or anything, because I will tell you, a couple of those sketches surely did turn out cross-eyed, and I'm really happy that I was able to catch it the way I wanted. As for all of these illustrations, I have been using, a single color, as in like I pick blue and I can choose, any blue shades, hues, saturations within that range. So you can see I'm dumping out a whole bunch of Copics or just markers in general that I plan on using. And since I am not recording my videos in order, I actually recorded this piece before I started working on Mermaid, and I am really happy that I did, because some of these markers are getting a little bit dry. Your girl needs some refills. You guys should sign up for Patreon and get some original art every month and some coloring book pages, and help your girl get some Copic refills, because that'd be the bomb. This is not an endorsement or anything like that. You don't have to give me any money if you don't want to. You can just chill and watch my YouTube videos, because that's totally cool, and that's what I would do because I'm super broke. So I ended up coloring her face twice. Well, not her face. I ended up coloring over her entirely twice, because her skin looked really ashy, and I didn't want her skin to look really ashy, but the most neutral browns I have a really like gray undertone, so I had to throw some, like, I think it was sun something. I believe it was like E11 that I had to throw on the top just to kind of warm her back up, and I really think that helped, and I think that also helped kind of even out her skin tone a little bit better. I had so much fun with this big voluminous hair, and I just didn't really want to cover it up with a lot of details, so I thought I'd give her this really cool, really dark to really light blue ombre hair, and I really love the way it turned out. I am absolutely loving this series, and I really hope you guys are too, because this this is just like my jam. Like, this is the second kind of series I've done like this, and I really found that if I give myself a more strict color palette, or a strict idea, or I guess idea is the best word, idea that I'm trying to convey, or subject that I'm trying to convey, I found that it's a lot easier for me to get multiple sketches out and actually be able to like thumbnail and figure out a good idea. So I've really been enjoying these pieces, because since I am doing so many illustrations all based on the same like general idea of divination, I'm really having to delve deep into the differences and the little nuances between different forms of divination. And then I think I mentioned in my last video like this, I really love picking out the color choices for it, because it takes like thinking about, well, not all the color choices were as obvious and as easy as like, I'm gonna put blue with water, but it's just really fun to make series like this for me and kind of stick to specific color palettes or even just monochrome pieces that all end up matching in the end. I don't know. It's the bee's knees to me. I love it. I'm just getting this border finished up, and other than the glitter, this piece is almost finished. And you might ask, why do you feel the need to add glitter? Because it's magic, bitches. I can still say that because I have no chance in being monetized anytime soon, so I might be a little bit more liberal when I occasionally curse. I'm sorry, boys and girls. I will try and bleep them if I remember or if I can figure out how to do that in my cheap little program I use. I really had fun with all those little flyaway hairs. That's one of my favorite things with curly hair is to add all the little flyaways. I have my supplies as always listed here, and I know I had a big pile of markers, but those were the ones I really ended up using for it. I've got a whole bunch of other stuff. I also try and list it in the description down below in case this goes by too fast or you don't want to pause the screen. Anyways, thanks as always for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it a lot, and I hope you enjoyed this piece from my WtchSight series. I already have red, yellow, and teal sketched out, so what would you guys like to see next? Let me know in the comments down below. Or stick around and watch another video suggested by YouTube. Bye!